Today we will learn simple steps to solve word problem effectively. An example will also be provided towards the end of this video. The first step is to understand the problem by reading the lines carefully. Read the problem multiple times to grasp the situation. Identify what is being asked. Highlight the question or the final goal. Extract information by underlining key details, numbers, and relationships provided in the text. Make sure you understand all terms, units, and expressions used. It is best to clarify terms used in the problem. Step 2 is to represent the problem by drawing a diagram or a picture. Visualize the problem with sketches, charts, or graphs. Define variables by assigning symbols like x, y, or n to unknown quantities. Write down the given data, including values and conditions. The next step is to develop a plan. In this step, you need to identify the operation or formula needed. Determine whether you need to add, subtract, multiply, divide, or apply specific formulas, for example, area, distance, rates, and others. Break down the problem. Divide it into smaller, manageable steps if it is complex. Then, set up equations. Use the relationships described in the problem to write equations. Step 4 is to solve the problem systematically. Perform calculations by solving the equation or perform the operations step by step. Simplify whenever necessary to reduce errors. Step 5 is to verify the solution. This is where you can check your answer by substituting it back into the original problem to confirm it satisfies all conditions. Don't forget to evaluate units to ensure they match and the answer makes sense in the context of the problem. And lastly, in step 6, write the final answer. Clearly state the solution with proper units and context. If the problem requires reasoning, also provide a required explanation. To understand these steps better, let's answer a simple word problem. A farmer has a rectangular field that is 40 meters long and 25 meters wide. He wants to put a fence around it. What is the total length of the fence required? The first step is to understand the problem. The problem involves a rectangular field. The length of the field is 40 meters and the width is 25 meters. We need to find the total length of the fence, which is the same as the perimeter of the rectangle. The next step is to represent the problem by using the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. We can find the perimeter by just adding all the lengths of sides. A rectangle has 4 sides. We can express the perimeter as 2 times the sum of the length and the width. The next step is to develop a plan. We only need to substitute the given values into the formula in finding the perimeter, which is 2 times the length of 40 meters plus the width of 25 meters. We can now solve the problem. We will work on the numbers in the parentheses first. 40 meters plus 25 meters makes 65 meters in total. To find the perimeter, we only multiply 2 by 65, which is 130 meters. Step 5 is to verify the solution. This is where we double-check the formula and calculations. Let's see. 40 plus 25 is 65. This is correct. 2 times 65 is 130. Therefore, our calculations are correct. The unit meter is also consistent with the question. Now we can write the final answer. The total length of the fence required is 130 meters. And there you have it. If you find videos like this useful, a like would be appreciated. Feel free to check out other interesting videos on this channel.